Hello and welcome back to my channel, Sketching Fine Art. I hope you're having a great day. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a new gadget that I've got, which is kind of an upgrade to my current camera, which is just a standard bridge camera. However, I've also been using for the last year a DSLR Canon 1300D, and I thought the 1300D just isn't good enough for kind of the needs that I require, so I kind of saved up for this and really researched what I would need for that next level up, and I decided to go for the Canon 800D. Now, this was quite a tough choice between the 800D and the 200D, because the 200D came out and it was quite competitive with the 800D. However, what swayed my decision was the autofocus 40 plus point autofocus that this camera came with, and also because of the positioning of the USB card and the battery, which we'll all come to see when I do the unboxing. So there were these kind of couple of decisions that really made me decide to go for this. This was a little bit more expensive than the D200, the 200D, which also is a great camera. There's not that many differences between both of them, but again, for me, I wanted this mainly for video recording, and I just thought that it would be better getting something with a little bit more autofocus and slightly more better performance overall. So I'm just gonna crack this open. Just received this in the post today, ordered it online. The total price that I paid for this, it was actually not bad, because currently it's going for £750 from the Canon website, and I actually got this for £650 from our local Currys and PC World, and at the moment it's actually also going for the same price on Amazon, so I'll leave a link in the description below. So here it is then. This is the Canon 800D, and let's just see how this looks in the box. So just move that to the side. Yeah, nice box, as expected. It's pretty much standard with Canon and all the DSLRs that they have, if you've had experience in buying them before. So let's just have a quick look. Just move it onto the side. It's the EOS 800D with the standard 1855 mm STM kit lens. So I wanted to make sure that I get one with a lens and not the body itself, because I don't really have a collection of lenses yet. This is my first camera that I'm actually going to be collecting my beginner set lenses on, if you like, because I've not really done that before. I've always used the standard lenses, especially with the 1300D as well. So let's just have a quick look at the back. We've got Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, HDMI, all the standard stuff, and on the other side it shows a little diagram, a picture of the camera. And one of the main reasons I wanted this was because of the flip screen. It's got that fully oriented flip screen that can come out and you can flip it the other way around. And the other main kind of decisions that I made on this was because of the microphone input. And on the 1300D you just don't have a microphone input and you don't have the swivel screen. So let's just have a look at this. Let's give this a little open it up. We've got standard, some instructions there. We've got just another little booklet going on over there, and then we've got this user manual. Usually the user manuals are quite intense, so I'm not going to bother with the user manual because I've already got experience using SLRs, so I'm not going to really look at them. And again, this is just a quick little unboxing, so just yank that flap open and let's have a look at what we got inside. So we got the battery. There's a little battery that goes in, nicely sealed. Put that to the side. We have the cable as well. Well, what's this cable for? This is looks like a charging power cable. Oh, this will be for the battery charger unit, and here it is. Here's the battery charger unit. So you've got the standard Canon battery charger unit where the battery goes into, and then you've got the cable that goes into there. You can charge your battery. So it's bog standard stuff, just like it was with the 1300D. Just move that to the side. And let's have a look at this here. Over here we're going to have our STM lens. So we've got that nicely parceled away on the side. And here we go. Look at that beautiful little lens. I mean, this is a great lens. This is it comes as it's called a kit lens, which basically means it's just a standard lens that comes with the camera. And this also comes with the 200D. So it's a bog standard lens that comes with a lot of the cameras when you buy them. So just having a quick look at this, to have a look at the glass on the inside. Yeah, looking good. We got no cracks, we got no marks on it, so it's all looking good. So it's the zoom lens EF S1855mm 1.4 aperture f5.6 IS STM. So it's got that motorized STM system in it, which is great. And we've got the standard Canon cap that goes on the top. And on the sides, we've got the stabilizer switch and we've got the autofocus switch, just like it is on everything else. So that's the back cover that goes on the end of the lens, which we need to move off. So we'll just put the lens to a side for a minute. And over here, we've just got the classic Canon strap holder for the camera. Put that to the side. And here is the body. So we've got nothing else in the box, so we can just chuck that to the side. And we can just remove all this flappy stuff on the side. And this is what it's all about. So we have our camera sealed up nicely in this little flap tissue type thing. And there we go. So, I mean, the actual camera itself, it looks pretty nice. Yeah, I mean, what I loved about this is the feel. It's got a great grip to it. So if we just flip out the screen for the first time, swivel it around, and you've got that swivel full oriented screen, which is absolutely brilliant. And it's got a real nice feel to this. It's got a good solid feel, and it's a lot. It's I wouldn't say it's a lot bigger, but it's bigger than the 200D, and I actually prefer the feel of this compared to the 200D. And the only way you're going to be able to actually know whether you like something or not is if you actually hold it and try it out. So I would recommend, if you're looking for a beginner camera, or, you know, if you're looking for an SLR, or to get into the world of SLR, then I would suggest going to, like, you know, your local John Lewis, Curry's PC World, and go try out, have a feel of the cameras to see what you like, because I've done that so many times. And the 200D, when I went to actually try that, it felt really nice and light, but I don't know, I just felt that it didn't feel like, you know, a proper camera. For me, it just kind of felt like it was like a light version of an SLR, and this feels more like a good grippy SLR. I mean, the you know, obviously the advanced and the professional SLRs that you have, they're a lot more bigger and sturdier, but for a basic kind of beginner's level camera such as this and the 200D, these still feel pretty good. So let's just have a quick look at this. We've got the buttons at the back. They're the bog standard buttons: delete button, play mode. And we've got your little wheel there, the auto focus settings, and we've got the dial ISO. We've got the 3 function, a little clicker over there, off, on, movie settings, and you've got all your other settings, manual mode, you know, picture mode, everything's on the dials. It's just bog standard, nothing too special there. And then you've just got your shutter button over here, and over here we've got menu, info, and you've got your optical viewfinder, which is nice. And we've got that little dial over here that will help you scanning if you wear glasses, and I do, so that's always handy for me. This is a little bit flimsy over here, but I guess that's how they're like. The 1300D is pretty much the same. So let's just have a look at the front. We've got EOS 800D, and that's the flash button. And let's just remove this cap. So if we remove the cap, it reveals the mirror. So it's a mirrored camera, and then that's looking really nice and clean. I'll just bring it closer to the camera. Yeah, because you don't want a used camera now, do you? You spent so much money, and the last thing you want is a used camera. So if we just put this to the side, and we'll attach the actual lens to this. So all we've got to do here is we've just got to line this up with the white dot. And this is again, this is because it's a beginner, and this lens is not a full frame lens, and this is not a full frame body camera. So you've got the red dot, which is for the full frame lenses, and you've got the white dot there. Well, it's a white square, which you line up with the non full frame lenses. So all we do there is just line it up, let it go in, turn it, and you've got that click. So it's solid click in place. Got to make sure there's no giving that, and make sure that it has clicked in place. and remove the cap, and we're pretty much ready to go on this. So yeah, so there we go. You've got the 18 to 55mm focal length and image stabilizer. And yeah, I'm really excited about getting to grips with this camera and starting off my videos and my classes. Again, I do classes on Skillshare, so do check them out. I'll leave links in the description below. And I'll just quickly run through what we've got on the side over here. We've got the mic input. And again, this was really important for me to have a mic input, because audio sound on any camera, the built-in audio mic is never that great. So having an input for mic is, for me, it's vital, especially if you're doing video creation or, you know, cinematography, any type of video work that you're doing. An external mic input for me is vital. And over here we've just got the remote control input. So if you're going to have a remote control, you can add it there. Then we've got the HDMI cable slot, HDMI out if you want to watch some of your pictures and videos on big telly. And we also have a small adapter out there. And on the other side, we've just got our standard card reader. So it clicks nicely. Just open it up from the bottom, push eject, and we're ready to go. So with the battery, so the battery operation is over here on the bottom. So we've got a separate input for the battery, as expected. With the 1300D, the battery and the actual card reader are on the same kind of input area. And with the 200D, another reason that I didn't want to go for the 200D was because the card reader is actually placed at the bottom. So when you have this mounted onto a tripod, and a lot of times, mostly I have my cameras on tripods, if your memory runs out, you've got to unlock everything, and you've got to put your, then you can have access to your memory card. Whereas with this, once this is like mounted on a tripod, you can literally just go in, open up, switch it off, open it up, put another memory card in, and you're ready to go. So I'm really, really excited about this one. I don't know if there's going to be any charge on this right now, so well, we could see, but no, I doubt there'll be any charge. It is not turning on because it's brand spanking new. And there we have it then, folks. So this was just a quick little unboxing of my new Canon 800D with the kit lens, the 1855mm STI kit lens. And hopefully within the next couple of months, after getting some decent kind of like time on this, spending a lot of time on taking photography and doing some videos, I'll be able to put together a decent video where I can go through, you know, my experience of using this camera and whether I would recommend this or not. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little unboxing of my Canon 800D. This is also known as the T7i in the US, but because we're based here in the UK, the model for the UK and Europe and the rest of the world is 800D. I think it's only T7i in the US and in Canada. I'm not sure about any other parts of the world, but wherever you are, if you're based in different parts of the world and you can't find something that says EOS 800D, the equivalent, the exact same version of this is called the T7i. So if this is something that you're looking at, then, you know, wait for my review on this to see how it's turned out and whether it's worth it or not. And hopefully I shall see you on the next one. So take care of yourself. Follow me on my Instagram, follow me on my Skillshare, and stay tuned, and also subscribe to this channel if you already haven't done so. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you on the next one, and peace.